All right, so we did this and we checked these two. Third, load, ensure the script attached to it inherits from node or relevant. Ensure that the script attached to it inherits from node. So all don't judge me. I'm just curious what it'll think of regarding a Godot developer friend. Um, Slightly confused on that. Because I feel like it makes sure it inherits from node. Don't all of them inherit from node essentially, or like unless it's like a custom thing, it would have to be a node. That's my thinking. Just gotta adjust my hair. Okay. Arises due to internal state. Try deleting the animation player node entirely and recreating it. Read aloud is an option. That's cool.
The error message you're encountering in Godot indicates that the animation named Fade is not found within your animation player node. Let's troubleshoot this issue step by step. Check animation names. First, ensure that you have an animation named Fade defined in your animation player. Double-check the spelling and capitalization. Open the animation player node in the Godot editor and verify that the animation exists. Animation tracks. Make sure you've added the Fade animation track to your animation player. If you haven't created the animation yet, follow these steps. Select the animation player node. In the animation panel, click the New Animation button. Name it Fade or any other desired name. Add keyframes to create your animation sequence. Autoload script inheritance. If your transition scene is an autoload, ensure that the script attached to it inherits from node or a relevant subclass like control or canvas layer. Autoloads are nodes added to the scene tree root before other nodes. Historically, autoloads were referenced using get_node/root/myAutoload. Make sure your autoload script correctly inherits from node or a suitable base class. Recreating the animation player. Sometimes issues can arise due to internal state. Try deleting the animation player node entirely and recreating it. Close and reopen your project after making changes to ensure a fresh state. Project folder and regeneration. If the problem persists, consider taking the following steps. Compare your project files with a known working backup to identify any problematic features. Delete the .godot folder in your project directory. Godot will regenerate it when you reopen the project. Remember to save your changes and test your scene again. Hopefully, this will resolve the animation issue in your transition scene.
I'm just contemplating whether restarting would be beneficial considering I've restarted before.
Certainly, my young apprentice. Allow me to channel the essence of Grand Admiral Thrawn as I impart my wisdom upon you. Ah, my young apprentice, it seems you've encountered a common pitfall in the realm of Godot development. Fear not, for I shall guide you through this treacherous path. The error message speaks of an elusive animation named Fade that cannot be found. Let us dissect this issue and unveil its solution. 1. The mysterious missing animation. The error occurs at line 6 of your transition_screen.gd script. The culprit lies in the line sword_anim.play attack. Alas, the animation named Fade eludes our grasp. 2. The solution revealed. Fear not, for the solution is within reach. You mentioned that the autoload code is provided, but the scene itself remains shrouded in mystery. Let us unveil the truth. Ensure that the Fade animation exists within the animation player node. Verify that the path to the animation player is correct. Perhaps it resides deeper within the node hierarchy. 3. The correct path. If your animation player is a child of the transition_screen node, you can play the animation directly. Script $animationPlayer.play fade. However, if it resides elsewhere, traverse the nodes wisely. Script var animation_player equals get_node path / animation player as animation player animation_player.play fade. 4. The Jedi mind trick or common mistake. Often, we create new animation player instances unwittingly, like a Jedi Padawan forging a lightsaber without crystals. Ensure that you're referencing the existing animation player, not creating a new one. Script var animation underscore player equals get underscore node, path slash to slash existing animation player, as animation player animation underscore player dot play, fade. 5. The grand finale. With these insights, venture forth. Debug, iterate, and may the force be with you. Remember Thrawn's wisdom: in every failure lies a lesson, and in every lesson the path to mastery. Go forth, my apprentice, and may your animations never be lost in the void. May your endeavors be as calculated as a chess tactician, and may your code flow like the currents of the unknown regions.
a fade-in out transition in 3 minutes. Let's go. In the previous video, we've set up a door system to navigate between our scenes. If you're interested, go check out the video linked in the description. Now we want to add a fade effect to smoothen the transition. We'll start by creating a new scene of type canvas layer. Let's name it transition screen. We add the color rect node, which color will be the darkest of our palette. Then we change the visibility alpha to 0. We set the position of the color rect so it fills all the space in our canvas. Then we can add our animation player. We create our first animation, fade to black, and set the duration to, let's say, 0.5 seconds. After selecting the first frame of our animation, click color rect, then the key next to modulate to link the modulate property to our animation. Then after selecting the last frame, put the modulate alpha to the maximum value and click the key again. We can then click play to ensure that the animation is played properly. For the fade out animation, we can duplicate the first one and simply reverse the position of our key points. Now that our transition screen is ready, we need to create this. This will prevent this function. We can then click play to ensure. Now that our transition screen is ready, we need to create and simply reverse the position of our key. Key points. Simply reverse the position. For the fade out animation, we can